I am so happy to see this. I really am. So, Hellraiser Revival is coming out this year. We're still waiting on a proper date, but guys, we've got the rating. As you can see by here, we've got the rating for the game, and they have said we had to take nothing out. The new Hellraiser game has officially received its ESRB rating. Horror fans have been feasting upon a variety of major video game releases in recent years, with everything from the Resident Evil remakes to new Silent Hill titles, and even Fatal Frame getting a revival. Not to mention the slew of indie horror gems that have popped up and made their own impact. With 2026 shaping up to be one of the biggest and best years for horror gaming, players will be happy to know that the highly anticipated Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival has officially been granted an ESRB rating, and the development team had nothing to take out to pass the approval for launch. I am absolutely excited as hell for this. The game has been rated M in America for mature, which here in the UK it's more than likely going to be a 16 or an 18 plus, which I cannot wait for this game. But you have got a lot of people out there who are going on about this, and some of them are just like, well, if it hadn't taken anything out, it's not that gruesome, it's not that graphic. Guys, look at the Resident Evil games. They're rated M for mature, and look at all the nastiness that we get in them. Okay, it's not people having sex and all this kind of stuff, but those games are still graphic for video games. But seeing this and seeing that they've actually got this to go through and they didn't have to take anything out, chef's kiss. Now it does go on to say what the ESRB is, but what we want to do is just down by here. So, with those bearing a mature M rating, often featuring anything from violence and gore to sexual content or drug use, among other adult themes. For the horror genre, an M rating has become almost synonymous with games like Resident Evil 7, Outlast 2, among hundreds of horror games to receive this classification. Not all games receive the M rating though for the same reason, and Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is looking to push the envelope while clearing the review process. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. I really can't. It's going to be so much fun. And as we saw the videos, the trailers we've recently had, gameplay ones that is, for the unedited and uncensored ones, holy hell, it looks phenomenal. Now, I do have a few things, obviously, regarding this. Other people have kind of voiced the same opinions, and that is because Saber Interactive, the people behind Hellraiser, they're the ones who have done, Evil Dead, the game, which I absolutely love that game. It just sucks that they thought that they could make, we're going to make it a multiplayer, we're going to do the one like this, an asymmetric horror. To be honest with you, Evil Dead doesn't really fit that type. Now, if that was a story mode like this is, that would have made bank. I'm telling you right now, it really would have. Again, back to the article, they do state that, speaking with IGN, Tim Willits, who is the Interactive Chief Creative Officer, he confirmed that Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival has been officially granted the rating with 0 redactions. He stated that the team had to take nothing out for the game to clear the ratings review board, meaning there were no requests by them for Saber to cut any content. I am so happy with this, and all I want now, just give me a release date. Say it's coming out in June or July or something, that would be absolutely amazing. I just can't wait for this game. But yeah, this game, I really do think, for a story game, Hellraiser fits that more than a lot of other horror genres. Again, people see, DBD and they're like, oh, that's what we want to do. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which kind of was good, 3 killers against 4 survivors, which was good, but it kind of showed their cards when they were like, oh yeah, we got like the next 2 years of updates and all the cosmetics that we're gonna do. And it's like, really? That's what you're doing? Okay, you got a few, few new kills of people, you've got different outfits, yay, great, the usual. But when you literally hand it off to another company for the last year, you know that they weren't really there for long term. And they're the ones who are doing the Halloween game as well, which I want to be like, that is going to be good. but I'm a bit skeptic about that as well. But they did do Friday the 13th, the game, which in my eyes is better than DBD. That's my eyes. But they go on to say that obviously the early look trailers for the game has already showcased plenty of sexuality and violence in equal measure, reflecting the BDSM influences and themes of the iconic horror franchise. And it does state that obviously the ESRB is just for the States and Canada, so it's unknown if any alternate toned down versions of the game will be made to pass other regulatory boards in Europe, Australia and Japan. So here in the UK, it's going to be just uncut, I know that for a fact. But these two countries, Australia and Japan, they are known to censor graphic video games. Now with Japan, with the recent release of Resident Evil Requiem, they actually released two versions in Japan. One where all the blood and gore is taken out, and the other one is the uncensored, where a lot of shops don't actually sell that version. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do Clive Barker's Hellraiser. But yeah, we've got no date as of yet. All they've said is coming this year. I cannot wait. Let us know down below, folks. Are you looking forward to this? Because Hellraiser Revival, it's going to be one of the best horror games of the year. I can feel it in my bones. And I kind of am like, you know, God, it's going to be great because Hellraiser is my favorite horror franchise. I absolutely I'm besotted. You know, I've literally got all the NECA figures, all the 1/6 figures from other companies. I've actually owned 3 different versions of the Le Mans configuration, and I cannot wait to get my new collector's edition when this arrives. So guys, let us know below what you think of this. Do you think it's going to be cut in Japan, Australia, hell, even Europe? Let us know down below. As always guys, my name is Dan. Take care and I'll see you in the next video.